Another structure of the brain called cerebellum. Cerebellum is control, balance, posture, and coordination. It is located in the back of the brain. The cerebellum is responsible for smooth and coordinated movement of skeletal muscle. Smooth and coordinated movement of smooth muscle. And is also involved with motor skills such as playing the piano, riding, and bike. The brain stem, we have another structure called brain stem, connect the brain to the spinal cord and is made up of two regions called medulla oblongata and bones. The medulla oblongata release signal between the brain and the spinal cord. It also help controlling breathing rate, heart rate, and blood pressure. So it is responsible to the vital signs. It is responsible to the vital signs in the human body. The bone relays signal between the cerebrum and the cerebellum. The bone also helps control rate of breathing, and so it has a role in rate of breathing. However, you felt a gagging sensation when your doctor put a tongue depressor in your mouth. A medulla oblongata contains interneurons responsible for swallowing, gagging, vomiting, coughing, and sneezing reflex. Located between the brainstem and the cerebellum, the hypothalamus is essential for maintaining homeostasis. A hypothalamus regulates body temperature, thirst, appetite, and water balance. It is also partially regulate blood pressure, sleep, aggression, fear, and sexual behavior. It is about the size of fingernail and perform more function than any other brain region of the comparable size. So what about spinal cord? It is a nerve column that extends from the brain to the lower back. It is protected by vertebra. Spinal nerves extend from the spinal cord to part of the body and connect them to the central nervous system. Reflexes are processed in the spinal cord. So this is the very important. It is a very important information that reflexes is responsible in spinal cord, not in the brain. Okay. The peripheral nervous system. When you hear the word nerve, you might initially think of the neuron. However, nerve is a bundle of axons. Many nerves contain both sensory and motor neurons. For example, there are 12 cranial nerves that lead to and from the brain, and we have 31 spinal nerves and their branches that lead to and from the spinal cord. As shown here, you could think of nerves as two-way street. Information travels to and from the brain through these sensory and motor neurons. So the nerves, it is an axon, not as a neuron. It is a branch of a neuron. It is an axon, elongated axon. Refer to figure 12 as you read about the peripheral nervous system. The system includes all neurons that are not part of the central nervous system, include the sensory neuron, motor neurons. Neurons in the peripheral nervous system can be classified further, being either part of the somatic nervous system or part of autonomic nervous system. So we have two types of peripheral nervous system: somatic, which is voluntary system, autonomic nervous system, which is involuntary. Somatic nervous system relay information to and from skin and skeletal muscle, which is voluntary movement, whereas autonomic nervous system relay information to the internal organs. We have another classified to involuntary autonomic nervous system, sympathetic and Sympathetic control organs in a time of stress. Parasympathetic control organs when the body is at rest. So let's start talking about somatic nervous system in the next video.